Dr. Elst, you've been quoted for saying Indians and some other Orientals take symbols very seriously. We don't, meaning us in the West. Did you say that?
Yes, I did not say that,
Okay.
but I can perfectly understand the statement. What it refers to is cases of, to start with something very extreme, the killing of cartoonists who have lampooned Muhammad. Less extreme but still noteworthy campaigns to ban or to otherwise make impossible the publications of anti-Hindu material, like by Wendy Doniger. So these have caught the attention. Now I'm reminded of something that I personally witnessed in a theatre contest among students in Benares in the university, where some group wanted to lampoon a figure of authority, and they had picked a picture showing the King of Thailand. Now, when that was used during their performance, the Thai students were very angry and they walked out. And afterwards, asked for an explanation. They said to a Dutch fellow, of course we are angry. Wouldn't you be angry if the King of Holland was lampooned in such a way? And the Dutchman shrugged, he said, well, I don't care, go ahead if you want to lampoon him, I don't care. So there are certain cases where certain groups, here called Orientals, would take certain symbols more seriously. Mm-hmm. However, I agree with Raji Malhotra, who has criticized this statement, that in the West too, there are figures or ideas that you cannot lampoon, that you are not expected to mock. For example, you see nowadays, figures of religious authority don't count anymore. You can easily make a movie, The Life of Brian, or otherwise lampoon Christianity, the Pope, Jesus himself. Christians just shrug their shoulders and, maybe they don't like it, but they're not going to commit murder or something for it. So that is not so much important anymore. But you have, for example, the wave of political correctness, which means that if a politician is caught saying something wrong, he has to step down. Like, for instance, there is this Larry Summers, the Vice Chancellor of Harvard, who belittled women, who thought that women were less fit for practicing mathematics and physics. And so immediately the feminist lobby was up in arms and he had to step down. So in the West too, there are persons, there are ideas that you are not supposed to oppose, or there are consequences.
Yeah. So who actually said this then?
I think it was said by a scholar from the entourage of Professor Balagangadhara Rao, who himself is an Indian.
Right.
But so around him have grown up a few, a small group of scholars who are more favorable to Hinduism than is still usual in Indology circles in the West.